Friends, today I am going to talk to you about test atom and test system. This is one of the GLP requirement wherein test atom and test system should be recorded and taken care of. So I am Dr. Pradeep Deshmukh, a mentor and advisor, Pacific Toxicology Consulting, Pune. So today we will see the brief of test atom and test system. So test atom is also called test substance, and test substance and test system is also called test animals. So obviously these both are very important as far as GLP study is concerned. So we have to take a account of test atom and account of test system while conducting the GLP study. Test atom should be from bulk test atom, or maybe preparation of dose form, chemical analysis has to be done, and certificate of analysis. For test atom, GMP is not required for the manufacture of batches used in preclinical studies. So even if at all you have a non-GMP facility wherein you are manufacturing your test atom, you can use that test atom for your GLP study. Regulatory authorities require testing to ensure test atom is fit for preclinical use. That is what is all about. Use single lot throughout the study if possible, because for long-term studies you require large quantity of test atom. So obviously you need to manufacture, you need to produce that much amount of test atom for GLP study or preclinical GLP study. Test atom characterization is essential to ensure no major quality problems. That is what is there, because correct characterization has to be done, and no major quality problem should arise. Chemical production changes can lead to physicochemical variability. That is what that's the reason they say that the test atom for GLP study should be from single batch only. Physicochemical variable affects bioavailability and impurity profile, particle size, solubility. This is what is there. That the reason what I said is right. Preparation of dose form, because formulation of test atom is very important, and it has to be recorded in your study file. It is called dose form. So obviously the right test atom should be used, the right concentration, whatever concentration you are using for your study, milligram per kg or nanogram per kg of animal weight, that has to be precise over there. Always been prepared in the same way. No way you have to have different formulation for every day. Have you got? So basically, when test atom is received by the test facility, you must have a record of receipt, you must have record of storage, how it is being stored, how your preparation, that is dose form, and delivery to the point of use and disposal of test atom while studies are over. That has to be recorded in your record, TICO. That is TICO job, test atom information formulation over there. Analytical results are used to evaluate the quality of test atom and dose form. The study director should have this information as soon as possible. The data from analysis must be reliable, therefore should be generated under GLP condition. Most of the time, sponsor gives us the characterization of the test atom. So obviously it is accepted, but it is always better to have the characterization done from GLP facility. Now we will talk about test systems. That is test system. As I told you, test system is nothing but test animals. So scientists must match the quality and quantity of research requirement. That is very important. Study director should define genotype and phenotype of the test atom, test system, sex, what sex and what age you are using over there, or maybe sometimes body weight. Body weight is also asked for. So supplier, who is the supplier? How many number of animals you required for your study has to be there. Reason for choice of test system has to be given in study plan or protocol over there. Justification has to be given. Animal receipt, as I told you that animal receipt upon inspect upon arrival at the test facility. There should be SOP for this. There should be SOP for health monitoring of the animals. There should be how sex, age, body weight has to be monitored over there. Number delivered, number order, weight, body weight, age, record receipt, and deviation from specification. Check against protocol requirement, whether what protocol is asking for and what animals you are getting. There should not be two different categories over there. So you must have same animal, whatever is being given in your protocol. Stock should be kept in a clean room over there. Whatever animal you received, it should be kept in clean room, and there it should be quarantined. After quarantine, animal should be supplied to the study group. However, before this, you must ascertain that assess of quality by supplier qualification by the scientist. That has to be there. And apply same to bedding and animal feed, whether supplier qualification has been done or not. Keep order from supplier invoice, transport, etc. in raw data file. So animal environment. So animal environment given to the animal is very, very important in test facility. GLP says the study report must contain a description of all circumstances that may have affected the quality and integrity of data. Environmental conditions being to those circumstances. Environmental conditions are very, very important as far as animal husbandry is concerned. Animals, as I told you that you must have species, what strain you are using, what is the health status, who is the supplier, what is the background data available, and the separation. Separation, as I told you about this, is rat and mice should not be housed in one single room. So obviously there are different species, so different rooms should be used for different species of animals. Animal husbandry is very, very important. Follow national regulations, whatever like CPCSCA regulations we have. So obviously you must follow that. Routine checks has to be done for animals. Room cleaning has to be done. Cage racks cleaning, changes, feed and water, environmental parameters like temperature, relative humidity, light intensity, air exchanges, document checks, document deviation from SOP. So animal husbandry is very, very important as far as GLP study is concerned. So animal randomization, as I told you, you have to give group assignment. How it is assigned to the group as per protocol before dosing has to be maintained. Maintain data used for grouping, how you are grouping them, log racks, cage locations if applicable. Document all cases of disqualification. Whenever you are disqualifying any animal from the lot, you are supposed to give the disqualification certificate and keep them aside. So identification, animal identification is very, very important. Must be identified during acclimatization and during study. A large animal individual marks throughout. So you can, large animals, you can have mark on the ear over there. Small animals like cage labels, from acclimatization cage labels and animal numbers you can give. Identification, unique identification for study and unique identification for animal has to be given. Regular ID checks has to be performed. Acclimatization length depends on species or as per study plan. You can give that what length of acclimatization you are supposed to do for your study. It should be given in study plan. Based on this, you can have acclimatization for the animal. Health checks at specific time, document preparation, approval of study room has to be there in your study file. To sum up, whatever I talk about test systems and test atom. Test atom regulatory authorities require testing to ensure test atom is fit for preclinical use. This is what is very, very important. Characterization essential to ensure no major quality problems, and preparation of dose form is very, very important. Dose formulation has to be recorded and has to be uh, data has to be maintained in your study file. As far as test system is concerned, it's receipt, then quarantine, release, acclimatization, randomization, unique identification with study number, animal number, husbandry, observation, euthanasia, necropsy, tissue collection. This has to be maintained throughout the GLP study. So obviously, test systems and test atom are a very, very important aspect of GLP study in preclinical toxicology studies over there in GLP facility. Thank you very much. We will see you in our next presentation.